What's going on, Chris? Yep, I'm going to give it 2 more minutes, but we do have 2 orders that are unpaid, including a couple decent names. Going to get started by choosing our boxes for tonight. So we have 1 box open from our last jumbo case that we have here from our original Topps order, and we are going into our new. Yeah, this is going to be the first box out of our last hobby case that we got from our original Topps order. So our last of our release day cases that have treated us very well so far. So let me do the jumbo box. Actually, let's see what's on top. We have the hobby boxes on top. So let's do the hobby box first. We're going to choose 2 of the 8 in here. So I have number 1, number 2, and number 3 in the back wall. And then still in the case, numbers 4 through 8. So first 2 people to give me a number between 1 and 8 can choose our. Oh, actually, wait, hold on. This was the last box from the previous case, so we're definitely opening this one. Then I need 1 number between 1 and 8, and Meb coming in with 8. Let me get out that 8th box. And there we go. That's box number 8 from the case. Let me shift the jumbo box up. Let's see, we're at 10:05. We are at 10:05, and what just came through? Not the big orders. So, all right. So we do have a handful of people available that haven't been paid for yet. Let me drop those names into the chat now. I did drop a few of these prices from what their final bid was. So leftovers available, we have Ryan Waldschmidt for 40, Christian Moore for 95, Caleb Bonemer for 35, Sam Hartle, and Sam Antonacci for 5 each. If anybody is interested in any of them, let me know in the chat. I can put the PayPal and Venmo information up for you guys if anybody wants to claim any of them. Chris is going to grab Caleb Bonemer. Chris, I know you have the payment information, but I could put it up there if anybody else wants to grab anyone. Let me just clear the Caleb spot for you. Chris, I You're good. You could just send the 35 for Caleb. Just gonna clear that spot on eBay. Oh no, I just canceled the wrong one. All right. Well, if anybody wants to grab Charlie B. Ellenson, I just canceled that order by mistake. So B. Ellenson's available for $2 as well. All right. Now Caleb Bonemer is cleared for you, Chris. All right, so we have Chris on Caleb Bonemer. We have Lance grabbing Sam Antonacci for 5. Lance, PayPal, Venmo information is up on the screen for you. And we have Mike grabbing Waldschmidt. Let me clear those two out as well. All right, so Lance, with you have Antonacci. Lance, just to make sure that your name matches your pickup here, let me know who you purchased in the auctions tonight so I can make sure that I can match up your orders. And then Mike grabbing Waldschmidt. Let me cancel that one for you, Mike. Just got the payments from Michael and Chris. Thank you, guys. Payment information falling over. There it is. Well, I take care of this. These last few. What do we think of the Luka trade? I guess that was the biggest news in sports over the last couple of days since my last break. All right, we have Waldschmidt cleared for you, Mike. Lance, you had the Levi Sterling spot. Thank you. Lance has Antonacci. Received that payment. Thank you, Lance. And Mike grabbed Waldschmidt. So let's see, and let me just mark down that Lance had the Sterling spot. All right, and we have Meb grabbing Christian Moore. Meb, you got it. Meb going for the high roller tonight. Meb, Christian Moore, and Hartle. All right, Meb, you got it. Can't stand the Lakers, but it's huge for them. Yeah, Chris, it's definitely another one of these LA cases. LA taking over the sports world in basketball once again, as well as in football. I mean, baseball. All right, I'm taking down the PayPal Venmo information, but for now, we still do have Lance also took Bielenson. That's what the 7 was for. Lance, you're all good there. All right, so we have to choose our jumbo box now. We just have the one Sapphire box, so we'll be ripping that one. So let's see, how many jumbos do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. So this will be box number 1 here. Then we have 4 more in the case. So next person to give me a number between 1 and 5 can choose the jumbo box for tonight. And then we'll be ready to get started. We just make sure that Christian Moore spot is canceled for Meb. All right, Meb, you're good to go there on both of your guys. And one more time, whoever wants to call the box, number between 1 and 5 to choose the jumbo box we're going to open up tonight. We have Chris calling box number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have our jumbo box. We have all of our boxes for the break tonight, and we'll get started. Let's go hobby first, and then I'll let you guys choose if we want to go hobby second as well, or if we want to go jumbo and then back to hobby before we go Sapphire. I believe I just took that from the bottom, so that's going to be the last hobby box from our first hobby case, which gave us quite a few interesting hits, including our numbered 1 of 5 Bazana True Red Auto. We'll see if we can end that case anywhere close to as hot as we started the case. All right, everybody, good luck. Let's see. Let's go Solace. Oh, man. Arturo, last break, we had quite a Solace break. At the end at least, we pulled the Ethan Solace, right? That was Solace, not DeVries. Yeah, that was the Solace numbered to 10 Black Sapphire. So we'll see if we can repeat something like that. And forward, we haven't had anything quite as big as that Solace. We'll see if we can change that tonight. I'm trying to think of any huge moves that have gone on in the majors since last Sunday. I can only really think of smaller ones. I think Santander was the end of last week, so that was we've already broken since that one came out. I know that the Dodgers released a pitcher whose last full season ERA was under 2. I think it was like 1.6, but apparently that's not good enough to be on the Dodgers 40-man roster. We're going to skim through our papers and check if there's any color. None in this first pack. Our first chrome card of the break is Brooks Auger. Vladdy Guerrero. There's Ethan Solace on the board for you early, Arturo. Matt Shaw, Luis Baez, Alexander Albertus. We have a Aqualunar Crater, Yoani Morales. 40 of 125, our first numbered card here. And we have a refractor third baseman behind the Carson bench. Gage Miller getting our refractor. And Curly Martha also getting a refractor. We have Lucas going for Tibbs and Flewelling. Flaherty just signed with the Tigers, 2-year deal tonight. No news on Alonso yet. It does seem like the negotiations now seem like they're leaning back towards the Mets again, which kind of makes me feel bad for Toronto, because if he doesn't go with Toronto and he doesn't take a deal that's higher than what they offered him, then he really just played Toronto, or Scott Boras played Toronto on that, which would just be annoying. Christian Moore, there we go. Meb, first time on the board. Peyton Toll, John Spikerman, Nathan Flewelling, speaking of, Nick Mitchell, and James Tibbs. So Luke is calling out his guys and getting two of them. And Brody Brecht getting our first autograph of the night. First Brecht auto I've pulled. Base auto there. Bazana Draft Night, Ivan Luciano, and Dernish Valdez refractors. So a couple of nice ones there. Brody Brecht, first round pitcher for Colorado. First time on the first rounder. James Tibbs getting on the board for the first time in the second pack. Who was it that the Dodgers signed to have to drop Brazier? Is it Kirby Yates? So the rich once again getting richer. Let's see. I'm going to go second row across the board, and let's find out if all of our autos are going to be in the second row, or if we have one of those boxes where there's only one auto per row. We have a purple, so could possibly be another auto in the second row. We still have no colors in the paper. We have a Bazana base chrome, Cash Mayfield, Caleb Bonemer, Cal Steven, Josh Kuroda Grauer, Johnny King. The purple is going to be an auto, and it's going to be Seaver King. First time I've pulled a Seaver King auto. So interesting box so far. 2 first rounders, 16 of 25 there for Seaver King. Roman Anthony Plasma Power, Bryce Cunningham, and Pablo Guerrero refractors. So far, so good on this final hobby box of our first case. And what pick was Seaver King? 10th overall, 16 on the serial number there. So I knew we were in the realm of possibility that could have been a number match to the draft pick. Let's see. This is going to be our last auto then. So let's put that all the way down to the bottom left, and let's try and keep that for the last pack of this box. Good start, though. Now let's get some more color. Josue De Paula, Arjun Amala, Zaire Hope, Brock Porter, Dalton Rushing, Luis Guanipa, Samuel Basayo, Walker Jenkins Plasma Power. First rounder on the refractor, Trey Savage, and Gage Zeal getting a refractor as well. Let me pull the camera back a little bit. Aren't the Lakers not even like one of the top teams in the NBA, yet they're still pulling off blockbuster trades? We have a green in the paper. It is a first catcher, Cole Messina. Number 99 of 99. Cool one for the Cole Messina spot. Forgot who it was that made up a nickname for Messina last break. We have Connor Foley, Theron Lorenzo, Camilo Diaz, Shedry Vargas, Brandon Sproat, Zach Veen, Harry Ford, Ty Pete on the Lunar Glow, AJ Causey, and Walker Jenkins on the refractors. So not a bad pack there either. Very cool bookend there for Cole Messina on the 99 of 99. On number 91, who was the 77th pick. Walker Jenkins and Ty Pete on the refractor and the Lunar Glow. Keeping it moving. Funky Cole Messina, that was it. Getting the 99 of 99. We have an inaction coming up here. Do we think they keep inaction for 2025 Bowman draft? We have Vladimir Asensio, Jose Perdomo, Aiden Major, LP Langevin, Chandler Welch, Brilliant Brazaban, Sebastian Walcott, Bazana in action, Peyton Toll, and Brock Wilkin on refractors. Let's see. The Seaver King is a real nice way to start. That would not be a bad way to end the case with that Seaver King. We have another purple coming up here. Don't think it'll be an autograph, but let's find out. Ty Pete, Yoandre Vargas, Kyle Teal, Francisco Villarreal, Giovanni Rodriguez, Parker Smith. Purple is not an auto, but it is the second overall pick. Chase Burns, 146 of 250 on the purple. Brock Wilken, Plasma Power, Ryan Campos, and Ryan Harvey on the refractors. So nice first box so far. 3 first-rounders getting nice hits on the board. Chase Burns, Brody Brecht, and Seaver King. Unfortunately, the only one that wasn't purple would have been the Colorado color match. But 3 very nice hits to start us off. Chris says, hopes they do away with the inactions. Seems like that would be the more likely case. Trying to chase Seaver King a bit. Yeah, that's probably our biggest Seaver King hit. We've had a couple. I think we had a green hanger tag and maybe another colored hanger tag of Seaver King so far, but no ink. So that is definitely our biggest Seaver King. We have a sky blue chrome coming up here. Still just the green 99 of 99 Messina. On numbered paper, we have Walker Martin, Johnny Farmello, Nate Knowles, Jackson Wentworth, Adriel Rodney, and Max Clark. And back-to-back Max Clark's getting the sky blue chrome. Aiden Miller in tune. And there's Levi Sterling and Adolfo Sanchez. Lance getting his guy in a refractor. Sterling. Crazy college basketball day yesterday for the lack of other major sports going on this weekend. A lot of upsets, including my favorite one was a crazy 3-pointer to end the third quarter, including Coach Cal going back to Kentucky for his first time and beating Kentucky with the 1-6 in the SEC. Arkansas Razorbacks. We have a Geronda Berry, Ryan Johnson, Titus Sissel, Hunter Cranton, another Seaver King, Carson Benj, and Brody Brecht. Nice box for them. Paulinho Santana, Plasma Power, John Spikerman, and Augustin Ramirez refractors. Seaver King, 2 hits now. Carson Benj, I believe that's the first time we've said his name. And Brody Brecht, 2 hits as well. Let's see. Burns, from what they've said so far, definitely seems like he's going to be a great one to watch. Oh man, who was the last huge Reds prospect pitcher? That's crazy that I'm blanking on his name already. Hunter Green. Him and Hunter Green, if Hunter Green ever lives up to his full potential on a staff together, could be interesting in Cincy. We have a Kalen Culpepper, Chase Harlan, Casey Cook, Jamie Ferrer, Eli Serrano, Aiden May, Blake Wright, Paulinho Santana in tune, Aaron Parker, and Luke Keishel refractors. Please say Benj again, Rich. I will do my best for you. Always love pulling you a good Met. All right, 2 more packs left. That last one on the left should be the final autograph of this first hobby box of the break. Oh, hey, we're going to get a red. We started off this case with a red, and we're going to end this case with a red. I don't think this is going to be an autograph like the first one was, but let's see. Sam Antonacci, Herrick Hernandez, Nick Montgomery, Ryan Sloan, Jacob Cozart, J.D. Dix, third base first. Eddie Reinards, 3 of 5. Ooh, little off center on that one. Whoever's getting this card, this one might be in consideration for trying to send this back for a replacement to Topps. That is like 75-25 off center, top to bottom on a red. I would probably try and get a replacement from Topps on that one. Kalen Culpepper, Dante Nori, and Charlie Bielenson refractors. I know I've heard that they've been good about sending replacements for things like that. We got the New York City siren going on in the background for that red Reinards. They also have Andrew Abbott, too. Didn't have as good a second year as he did with his crazy debut in 2023, but certainly a serviceable pitcher. Rhett Lauder. Yep, Rhett Lauder, one of the top 5 pitching prospects. Let's see our final autograph. Pick the wrong day to forget to pick Reinards. Richie. Yeah, that was a big one. Looks like our last autograph of this box will be a base. We have a Braden Montgomery, probably a Nick Kurtz behind that. Dylan Dreeling, Brandon Neely, Fenwick Trimble, Ty Southesine, shortstop. We're going to get Titus Sissel again. Another Titus Sissel auto. Had one last week, got another one this week. Is that Meb again? Emil Morales. And speaking of Meb again, Ryan Clifford and Christian Moore on the refractors. So 2 Christian Moores on the board already, refractor and base. Titus Sissel getting the base autograph. And Braden Montgomery and Nick Kurtz adding cards in the last pack. So overall, a very nice last hobby box to that first case of ours. We only got 2 hobby cases in our original order. I think we had like 5-ish jumbo cases. We're down to the last one on both. Let me know in the chat whether we want to go hobby again or if we want to and then go back to hobby before a Sapphire. And let's see, let's catch up with everything in the chat. I have 2 things at Tops now. They're really backlogged on them. So, yeah, I don't know what happened a couple weeks ago. And let me know what you guys want to do next, if we want to go hobby or jumbo. But, yeah, last week when Brian had that issue with his crushed Sapphire box that he got in the mail from Tops, that whole week there were like 100+ people on the when I tried to call in to get through to Tops on their phone line, like the whole week. So I don't know if there was some kind of issue going on at Tops last week. I put in the missing hit last week as well and haven't heard anything back, but I wouldn't have expected to hear anything back on that one yet. Let's get some more. Meb saying let's reverse it and get some more ink. Hobby says Chris and Kyle will do hobby next. Tops told me they're backed up from October. In terms of what? Richie, I'm definitely curious what they said that backup was about. Is that a backup in replacing hits, or because it's definitely since October, because we had put in for 2 missing hits, and we got them within, I think, 2 weeks the last time we had a request for missing hits from it was back-to-back breaks, actually. All right, we have the empty second hobby box. First one from our second case. Let's see. They were changing over their computer programs, and it took over a month. I do know that they definitely were doing some things with their systems, because the missing hit process was very different. You didn't have to send anything in besides the information about the card that was not that was missed. We have a titanium coming up here. Sky blue paper of Aaron Parker. Francisco getting that one. Number 131 of 499. Sky blue paper. Caden Dana, Yoandy Morales, Juan Baez, Davison De Los Santos, Colt Emerson, Mick Abel, and the titanium is Jared Cerna, 95 of 100. Jose Perdomo in tune. and Shojinaga. And speaking of Rhett Lauder, there he is on the refractor. Aaron Parker getting our numbered hit, as well as Jared Cerna. So 2 refractors to start us off. We'll see where the autos are going to appear in this second case. Let's see, probably replacing a lot of archives garbage. Hobby. The first hobby was box 8 from the second case. This one is the last one from the old case. Is that, yeah, when I was moving them around, I wasn't sure exactly how I did it. So it means we started off 2 cases with reds then. We have a JD Dix. Let's leave that one up. Braden Montgomery and Nick Kurtz, Dylan Dreeling, Brandon Neely, Fenwick Trimble, and Blake Larson. Do we have our Blake Larson guy in the break? Zach, are you here? Hagen Smith, Draft Night, Ethan Bagwell, and Aiden Miller, refractors. Let's get a bunch of this stuff sleeved up. Bagwell, Miller. Second time on the board for Montgomery and Kurtz. And I think this is the first time for JD Dix. Seth got Blake again. Seth, you were the guy that got the orange numbered to 25, right? We've all of a sudden got hot on Blake Larson. So it looks like the second row is going to be the place for the autographs again in this case, in this box. We have a Lunar Glow coming up. Alexander Albertus, Ty Pete, Yoandre Vargas, Kyle Teal, Francisco Villarreal, Giovanni Rodriguez, and Parker Smith. Griffin Herring on the Lunar Glow, Jared Thomas and Fernando Cruz on the refractors. Ooh. Griffin Herring there, Lunar Glow. Let's keep going down this first stack. Sky Blue Chrome coming out here. Tyson Neighbors, Brooks Auger, Vladdy Guerrero, Ethan Salas, Matt Shaw, Luis Baez, first of Josiah Romeo, Sky Blue Chrome, Cam Smith, Plasma Power, Casey Sauke, and Eduardo Herrera, refractors. Did find it really interesting that the Mets signed Nick Madrigal to a crossover contract, which I had never heard of. So the contract has one value if he makes the major league team and another value if he makes the minor league team. We have Ty Southacene, Jerron DeBerry, Ryan Johnson, Titus Sissel, Hunter Cranton, Seaver King back on the board. Carson Benj there he is again for... Who's our Benj guy? Rich. Walker Jenkins in tune, Cole Mathis and Dowell Joseph refractors. Assuming that signing Nick Madrigal pretty much puts the nail in the coffin on the Mets re-signing Jose Iglesias, which is kind of sad, kind of very sad. I don't know what's going to happen with Iglesias, considering he hasn't seemingly got any offers yet. We have an orange paper coming up here. Red and orange on the board already here. Yeah, orange is a first, third baseman. Who grabbed Sam Antonacci? 11 of 25 Antonacci orange paper. Walker Martin in chrome, Farmello, Nate Knowles, Jackson Wentworth, Adriel Rodney, Max Clark, Josue De Paula, Bryce Eldridge, Plasma Power, Gage Miller, and Yosua Lugo refractors. So those leftover spots always hit. Let me grab a notched sleeve. Who grabbed Antonacci? Was that Meb or was that... Antonacci Lance. Congrats, Lance, on the in-break pickup of an orange paper Sam Antonacci. So we have a number to 25 and a number to 5 on the board already tonight. Out of the hobby portion of the break. These should be our auto packs, so let's put them on the bottom of each stack. Definitely not a bad pickup for $5. We have a Connor Foley, Theron Lorenzo, Camilo Diaz, Shedry Vargas, Brandon Sproat, Zach Veen. There's Harry Ford, Leo DeVries in tune, Braylon Payne, and Michael Massey refractors. So the Brewers first rounder gets on the board with a refractor. Let's see if that means that Blake Burke comes out sometime soon as well. Yeah, I was always a fan of Nick Madrigal from the time he got drafted, so I kind of hope that he gets a real shot at the team. I think he could be a good role player. It's probably a player that the Mets could use on the roster, the type of guy that the Mets could use on the roster, but I also don't want that to cost Mauricio or Angel Acuna a chance at a roster spot. So we'll see how that plays out. Arjun Amala, Zaire Hope, Brock Porter, Dalton Rushing, Luis Guanipa, Samuel Basayo, Jackson Kent, Sky Blue Chrome, Braden Montgomery in action, Ryan Campos, and Curly Martha. Same as our first pack of the night, or second pack of the night, the Campos Curly Martha combination. Braden Montgomery adding to his 2 Chrome cards that he already has on the board. And Jackson Kent, first time on the board for him. Let's see. Richie says, as a Cubs fan, trust me, you won't enjoy his presence. Yeah, I guess everybody in Chicago would say that, whether they are a Cubs or White Sox fan. Although it did seem like the White Sox kind of traded him prematurely and didn't really give him a full chance. We have a blue, looks like maybe a pitcher in true blue coming up here. Nick McLean, Blake Larson, Carter Holton, Boston Bateman. There's Ryan Waldschmidt for the first time. Cam Smith behind that. The blue pitcher is Aiden Major. Hopefully we have his dad having that spot again tonight. I know, well, or a family member of his at least has had that spot quite a few times. Number 60 of 150 there for Aiden Major. Cam Caminiti, draft night. Chase Burns and Bryce Eldridge. Chase Burns with the purple refractor and now with a regular refractor. Nice night for Chase Burns. Nice night for Brecht and Seaver King. And a nice hit for Aiden Major. Still have 2 of our autographs left. The first one was base, I believe. So fingers crossed for at least one color auto out of this one. We got the purple out of the previous one. We have, is this going to be a color here on the insert? Looks like we might have a numbered insert here. Woody Hadeen, Eddie Reinards, Carter Matheson, Nate Dome, Luke Holman, Griffin Burkholder, in tune, Bazana. Bazana, number 3 of 50, gold in tune with our first Caglione behind that, Plasma Power, Aaron Parker, and Dernish Valdez refractors. So if Meb's right, and this was the last box of the first case, then we started that case with a huge Bazana, and we ended it with a pretty nice Bazana with the gold in tune for the first overall pick in the draft. Let's see, actually. Let's put that up there on here. Let's make sure there's no... Yeah, it's a little bit dark in that corner because the light's being blocked by the jumbo case or jumbo box, but we'll get a better view of that one soon. Carter Johnson, have any cards in this set? So far, haven't said his name much. We have a base auto coming up here. Brody Brecht, Bryce McCage, Josh Hartle, Kavaris Tears, Zach Earhart, Ariel Armis, base autograph with a nice fingerprint. If anybody wants Gage Gilles' DNA, it's coming with this card. Should be easy to wipe off, but Gage Gilles left a nice big, maybe even 2 fingerprints on this base autograph. Matt Shaw on the Plasma Power. There's that Blake Burke and Chase Alsop refractor. We have the Payne and the Burke refractors now, the 2 that usually come together. Alsop, Brecht, and Burke, and the Gage Gilles base autograph with his fingerprints on it. And one more auto. Let's see. What was our first autograph in this one? The first auto was the Blake Larson. Then we got the Gage Gilles base. And fingers crossed for a bat with some color on it. And we're going to get 3 base autographs. We're going to get our first base Caglione of the break. Cam Caminiti, Ben Hess, Tyson Lewis, Billy Amick, Cole Messina. And we're going to get one of those interesting printed ones that looks more silver than the base, the true base. Nick Mitchell, our last autograph of the box. Sebastian Walcott, Ivan Luciano, and Aiden Smith. I feel like Luciano had a handful of refractors already, at least 2, if not 3. Nick Mitchell. Let me just see if there's a different serial number on the back of this one with that weird coloring. 091550 on both of them. So it doesn't seem like it's any kind of SP. Just interesting print on that Nick Mitchell, the 4th rounder for the Blue Jays. So that second box, not quite as good as the first box, but we did get some cool hits, including the Bazzana and the Antonacci. Bazzana gold in tune, Antonacci orange paper to 25. I don't know how these sleeves keep ending up in the opposite direction. Tyson Lewis, Billy Amick, and Cole Messina will get sleeved up. And then we're going to head to our jumbo box right after I clear us some space. Yep, let's see if the jumbo can make us move some of those other cards out of the current background display. All right, let's see what we're going to get out of this jumbo box, previously super jumbo box. Let's see, let's try and get this zoomed in. Wait, there we go. That's a better zoom. All it takes is waving the glove over the camera sometimes. Oh, kind of went out of focus again. Do the back cards look out of focus to you guys? We'll see if that, once I get this big jumbo box out of the foreground, we'll see if that fixes itself. All right, pack number 1, pack number 2, number 3, 4, and final pack of the jumbo. We have our empty jumbo box there. We are going to be next week going back to our half case jumbo break. While I try and get my hands on another Sapphire box. Let's go bottom half of the pack first. Bunch of refractors coming up here. Looks like this is going to be a base auto pack. We have another green paper. This one, Herrick Hernandez. That is numbered 37 of 99. So second green paper on the board. Blake Wright. There's Bazana back on the board. Cash Mayfield, Caleb Bonemer, Cal Steven, Kuroda Grauer, Johnny King, Sam Antonacci, Herrick Hernandez, Nick Montgomery, Ryan Sloan, Jacob Cozart. Refractors of Trey Morgan, Dylan Cruz, David De Los Santos, Paulinho Santana, Josiah Romeo, Jackson Kent, Victor Hurtado, Felnian Celestin, and shortstop auto, Seaver King having a night. Seaver King base auto, Walker Jenkins plasma power behind that. So Seaver King double ink. Now that I think about it, maybe we have had one Seaver King base autograph before, but we certainly haven't had a night where we hit two of him. Let's get the Seaver King base auto back there, and I'll put the purple on top of that. So we have both of those hits on the board. Big night for the Nats first rounder. And a nice start to the Super Bowl with that base autograph. Fingers crossed we got some more color coming out of this one than we did out of that last hobby box. Romeo adding to his sky blue. Jackson Kent adding to his sky blue. Herrick Hernandez getting his first numbered hit on the board. Let me knock the camera over while I take these top loaders out. Hernandez and Bazana. Bazana, 2 bases and a golden tune so far, so a pretty good start for him. Let's go top pack next. And then we'll try and remember to start the rest of the packs with the top pack. We have some Sirens in the back, and we have a True Blue and a Fuchsia Lunar Glow. Fuchsia Lunar Glow. We'll see what those are. John Spikerman, Nathan Flewelling, Nick Mitchell, James Tibbs back on the board, Kalen Culpepper, Chase Harlan, Casey Cook, Jamie Ferrer, Eli Serrano, Aiden May, Yosua Lugo, Aiden Smith, Curly Martha, Dernish Valdez, Ryan Harvey, Luke Keishel, Walker Jenkins, Pablo Guerrero, and the True Blue is a first outfielder, Carter Matheson. And the Fuchsia Lunar Crater is Theron Lorenzo, who I think is in the top 5 catching prospects now. The Tigers catching prospect, Caglione in action, and Bazana in tune. So I think that's the third Caglione on the board now. 2 inserts and a base. Certainly hasn't been as big a Caglione break as the last one, where we hit 3 autographs of him, 2 base autographs, and an orange, Orange Sapphire Selections. Carter Matheson getting the True Blue, Theron Lorenzo, the Fuchsia Lunar Crater. Let's get some more top loaders open. So we will be back to our 15 autograph break next week after we've done the, what's this one been? 5, 11, 12 guaranteed autograph breaks, although we got a 13th last week with the extra autograph out of the Sapphire. Let's see, Matheson, 5th rounder, 162nd overall, so no possibility for a draft pick match on that one. Meb, what do you think about Jordan Lawler's chances of getting back into the majors this year? And what do we think about, is Drew Jones anywhere close, or is he still a year or so off? We have Bryce McCage. Nope. Chandler Welch on the True Blue paper. Well, there are only True Blue paper. Number 20 of 150 for Welch. Aiden May, Blake Wright, another Bazana, Cash Mayfield, Caleb Bonemer, Cal Steven, Kuroda Grauer, King, Antonacci, Herrick Hernandez, Aiden Major, LP Langevin, Chandler Welch, Leo DeVries, Berlin Brazaban, Sebastian Walcott, Tink Hentz, Yoel Cespedes, Speckle first of Carson DiMartini, 67 of 200, and True Green of Eduardo Herrera, 34 of 99. Nick Kurtz and Christian Moore on the inserts. Herrera, DiMartini, Welch, and Bazana adding hits. Let's see, Lawler probably may start in AAA, but should get a good look. Drew Jones probably starts in high A. If Drew hits, he'll rise fast. He had a pretty. I never looked at his season end stats, but from what I heard, I thought I remember Jones had a much better season last year than he started off in the minors the year before that. DiMartini and the True Green Eduardo Herrera. Let's go to our next auto. Let's see, can we pull something better than our double Seaver Kings that we have on the board so far? It looks like it's going to be another base. So that'll be the 5th consecutive base autograph. Nick Montgomery, Ryan Sloan, Jacob Cozart, JD Dix, Braden Montgomery, and Nick Kurtz, Dylan Dreeling, Brandon Neely, Fenric Trimble, South the Scene, DeBerry, Ryan Johnson. Getting to the refractors, we have Rafe Schlesinger, Grant Shepardson, whose dad apparently thought that I was show bidding his son's spot because somebody bid $51 on it today. Ural Perez, Noble Meyer, Cooper Pratt, Tommy Troy, Miles Naylor, Jeremy Rodriguez, and a base autograph of Nick Montgomery with a Christian Moore Plasma Power. Stayed in high A ball all year for Drew Jones despite having a good season. Yeah, Grant Shepherdson's dad was not happy with me this week. Let's get the top loader on the Braden Montgomery and the Nick Kurtz. Is he really? Well, the guy that bid $51 hasn't paid for his son's spot yet, so I may, just as a show of goodwill, since he's been in our breaks before, send him the cards from this break and see if we can make amends. I didn't bother reselling the spot because I figured if we hit anything nice, I could send it over to him. All right, we have a Griffo Farrell Chrome, Bryce Rayner, and Hagen Smith all on the board for the first time. Mike Sirota, Carson DiMartini, Rodney Green, Trace Snyder, Casey Sauke, Cole Mathis, Jared Thomas, Blake Burke, and Braylon Payne. Rhett Lauder, Aiden Miller, Eduardo Herrera, Dowell Joseph, Fernando Cruz, Chase Alsop, Michael Massey, and Bryce Eldridge. Christian Moore on another insert. Meb, you were getting quite a few Christian Moore inserts. Braden Montgomery in action. A lot of first rounders. Not that many first rounders. I just grabbed like 40 penny sleeves. But handful of first rounders in that one. 5 in total. Burke, Payne, Rayner, Hagen Smith, and Griff O'Farrell, the supplemental first rounder. We'll see what the Yankees do with their supplemental first rounder they'll get for Luis Gil. And, of course, the Pirates for Paul Skeens. And we finally are going to break our skid of base autographs with a purple. Chase Burns back on the board. Gage Miller, Ivan Luciano, Ryan Campos, Aaron Parker, AJ Causey, Bryce Cunningham, Levi Sterling, Dante Nori, and Treyas Savage. Christian Moore. Third time on the board, besides his inserts, 2 base, 1 refractor, Peyton Toll, refractors of Pablo Guerrero, Adolfo Sanchez, Charlie B. Ellenson, Gage Zeal, Ryan Clifford, Brock Wilkin, Augustin Ramirez, Braden Taylor, and a purple auto of pitcher Parker Smith. 91 of 250, Roman Anthony on the Plasma Power. So we broke our skid, but we did it with Parker Smith. 131st overall pick, Parker Smith on the purple auto. B. Ellenson and Gage Zeal. First rounders, Nori and Savage. And lottery picks, Chase Burns and Christian Moore. Yeah, Meb, I have to imagine that's what I'm going to do. I'm sure whoever it was actually somebody that had never been on any of our auctions before too, because if it was somebody that I recognized, I was going to message him and ask him if he just fat fingered his bid, but it was a new username that I had never seen before, so I couldn't message him. And I kind of figure he just probably fat fingered it and is not going to pay. So that's the case. Mr. Shepherdson and me, maybe we'll be friends again. All right, we have a Cam Smith and Jack Caglione, Cam Caminiti, Ben Hess, Tyson Lewis, Billy Amick, Cole Messina, Woody Hadeen, Eddie Reinards, Dylan Cruz, Deiber de los Santos, Paulinho Santana, Josiah Romeo, Jackson Kent, Victor Hurtado, Felnin Celestin, George Lombard Jr., Speckle first of Mike Sirota, numbered 171 of 200. Eli Serrano on the green grass behind that. And a gold in action, Felnin Celestin. Cool hit for the Felnin Celestin spot. 48 of 50. Galen Culpepper and Paulinho Santana on the inserts. So Eli Serrano, the Met, 45 of 99 for the 111th overall pick. Is that one of yours, Rich, as well? Or are you just on the Carson Bench spot tonight? There's Felnin Celestin on the gold. Couple of gold inserts now, Felnin Celestin and Travis Bazzana. And another one for the Caglione spot. Still on the bench hunt, just the bench hunt for Rich. All right, let's see what our fourth autograph of the jumbo box is going to be. 2 base and a purple so far. This pack doesn't want to open. There we go. We got a Memphis win in Milwaukee in the backgrounds. And we have a base autograph here. All right. Carter Matheson, Nate Dome, Luke Holman, Griffin Burkholder, Jonathan Santucci, Kellen Lindsay. First time on the board for a lot of these guys. Theo Geelan, Connor Griffin. There's Carter Johnson. He does exist. Drew Beam, Dakota Jordan, Daniel Egan. Refractors, Colt Emerson, Mick Abel. There's Bazzana on a refractor. Cash Mayfield, Caleb Bonemer, Cal Steven, Kuroda Grauer, Johnny King. And the base autograph is Bryce McCage with Carson Benj on the Plasma Power. So first time we said Benj's name in a while on the insert this time. Here's McCage, refractors of King, Cash, Caleb, Cal Steven, Kuroda Grauer. Assuming we'll be switching over to Sports Center after this game on ESPN in the background. Kellen Lindsay, and I'm sure we'll be talking a lot about Luka Doncic. Connor Griffin and Bazzana refractors. First time on the board in chrome base for Connor Griffin. Bunch of Bazzanas tonight. And the base auto of McCage. Let me just slide over this huge stack of base firsts. Nice. You didn't have the plasma yet, so we were able to add the plasma to Rich's Carson Benj collection. Seems like he's being more highly regarded than Colin Houck already, although Houck was probably, 4 years younger than Benj, so I guess Houck probably still has some time to grow into his prospect status. Trying to get this out of the way. The Bazana card. We have a few refractors coming up here. Looks like maybe teal, purple, and a lunar glow. Carter Matheson, Nate Dome, Luke Holman, Griffin Burkholder, Santucci, same as the last pack. Kellen Lindsay, Theo Geelan, and Connor Griffin getting on the board for the second time. Carter Johnson, Schlesinger, Ural Perez, Noble Meyer, Cooper Pratt, Tommy Troy, Miles Naylor, Jeremy Rodriguez, Rainer Arias. We have a purple of Dylan Dreeling, 58 of 250. Braden Taylor on the Lunar Glow. And there we go. That's a nice one. Who was asking for the Carter Johnson spot before? Aaron. Nice color match there. 100 of 125 on the teal color match on the Marlins card. Teal Wave. Jack Caglione and Max Clark on the inserts. Benj is I totally forgot that Benj is a potential two-way player. Does it say that on the card? So a nice color match for the Fish. De'Aaron Fox and Zach LaVine to the Kings. I feel like the Kings make splashes at the deadline a lot. Dreeling, Kellen Lindsay, and Theo Geelan on the base chromes. And Connor Griffin sneaking in 2 hits in the last 2 packs after not having anything before that. And our final autograph of the jumbo box. Come on, we better get color. No way. 4 base and a purple in a jumbo box. That's just rude. All right, we have a Drew Beam, Dakota Jordan, Daniel Egan, Josh Caron, Randall Diaz, Brian Holiday, Ethan Schiefelbein, Cody Shojanaga, Ethan Bagwell, Ethan Anderson, Chris Cortez, and Braylon Dowdy. Bryce Eldridge Refractor, Yosua Lugo, Aiden Smith, Curly Martha, Dernish Valdez, Ryan Harvey. We're going to get a pitcher on the auto, too. Luke Keeschel, Walker Jenkins, and Aiden May on the base autograph of the Brock Wilken Plasma Power. So not the best jumbo box we've seen. Jenkins and Harvey. Let's see if we can make some waves with this Sapphire box. The Jazz probably in every trade too. Give up first round picks in 20. Did they really trade a 32 pick? I saw that there was a 2029 pick in that Lakers deal. All right, shifting over the piles, and then we'll get to that Sapphire. Let's see. Chris rooting for some Caleb Bonemer in the Sapphire. And yep, hopefully this Sapphire gives us a bunch of hits. We're certainly owed some after the number of base autographs we hit in those last 2 boxes. No autos below purple yet. I mean, let's see. I guess we could get even the base sapphires are numbered to 199. So we will have to get something numbered lower than 225 in this break. Let's see if it's going to be one, or let's see if we could pull off another 2 autographed sapphire box. All right, everybody, good luck on the final box of the night. We have the empty box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 8 of our packs. Time for a 1 of 1. That would be awesome. We did pull a 1 of 1 out of last year's Sapphire products, and we didn't rip all that many of them because of how crazy expensive the product was. We have yellow starting us off. We'll put the parallel packs in the back, and we'll save them for the end. We have all base here. So Sebastian Walcott, Tink Hence, Yolan Cespedes. And there we go. Chris, there's your guy. Caleb Bowman getting on the board in Sapphire. Cespedes, Tink Hence, and Sebastian Walcott. Pack number 3. We have gold, it looks like. So a yellow and a gold so far. Pack number 4. We have all base. Byron Churio, Roman Anthony, Sheneng Lin, and Josh Kuroda-Grauer. Kuroda-Grauer and Bonemer are our only 2 firsts so far in this Sapphire box, along with Sheneng Lin, Roman Anthony, and Byron Churio. All right, let's see. We have 2 parallels out so far. We have no parallels in this one. Emil Morales, Griffin Herring, Grant Shepherdson, there Mr. Shepherdson, and Johnny King. Shepherdson, King, and Herring. Should we make him happy, Meb, and send him his son Sapphire? We have Rafe Schlesinger starting off this pack with another yellow. So 2 yellows and a gold so far. Not a 1 of 1 yet. We have all base here, starting with Noble Meyer, Cooper Pratt, Tommy Troy, and Herrick Hernandez. So nothing huge yet out of this box, but we still have all of our parallels. Would like a big name Sapphire, at least besides the parallels. Yeah, this box needs first help indeed. We have orange and green. So we're going to have either a green or an orange auto, you would think. Let's go to one of our yellow packs first. Rafe Schlesinger starts it off. You're all Perez. Our yellow is Ryan Clifford, number 2 of 75 for the Mets prospect. And Sam Antonacci. Lance getting another parallel there of Antonacci. Schlesinger. And Perez, still in search of a big name Sapphire. Ryan Clifford, our first parallel. Let's go with the other yellow second. We have a Leo DeVries starting this pack off. Berlin Brazaban in the back, Cash Mayfield. And, wow, another non-first. This is some kind of box. Brock Wilken, number 10 of 75 on our other yellow. So our two yellows, Brock Wilken and Ryan Clifford. Cash Mayfield. Does that mean that we're going to get a Bazana somewhere in this box? Let's see the gold. Enrique Bradfield Jr., Braylon Morrell, Cal Steven, and the gold is not a first either. Ty Pete, 28 of 50. Man, Mab, you called it. This box needs first help. We have one more parallel and the auto to come. So we will get an extra parallel. Let's see if this last pack can give us our biggest cards of the break. Morrell, Cal Steven, and Enrique Bradfield Jr. on the base. And final pack of the break tonight. We start with a Miles Naylor. We end with a Nick Montgomery. Our green is going to be the auto, and it is a color match Nick Kurtz green Sapphire auto. That'll be the hit of the break. That's a beauty. 86 of 99 Kurtz ink. And the orange is also a first. Shortstop, Titus Sissel. How about that, Meb? Number 4 of 25 for Titus Sissel on the orange Sapphire parallel. Sissel pulling it out at the end. And Nick Kurtz. Once again, Nick Kurtz with a monster hit in one of our breaks. So last pack fire. We saved it. We saved it for the end. Green Kurtz auto. Orange Sissel parallel. And a Nick Montgomery and Miles Naylor base. So that is the way we like to finish things. Always Nick Kurtz, right, Lucas? That Kurtz is looking good. It's a good-looking card, too. Good centering. I don't see anything from here with the edges or the surface. All right, let's get these cards in order. We're going to recap this break, and then next week we'll be back to our triple jumbo boxes. Those breaks did us really well for a long time, so hopefully we'll get back hot with some nice low number autographs in 15 out of 15 autographs that we'll have next week rather than the 13 this week. All right, let's put these in order. All right, so our base lottery picks: Braden Montgomery, 3, Bazana, 3, Christian Moore, 2, Chase Burns, 1 at least. One that I had in a top loader. We have 3 of Nick Kurtz. We have 2 of Jack Caglione. And we have 2 of Connor Griffin. All right. Our refractors and parallels. We start with the Ty Pete gold Sapphire parallel, Brock Wilken and Ryan Clifford yellow Sapphire parallels, Aiden May base auto, Dylan Dreeling purple, Braden Taylor Lunar Glow, Carter Johnson on the aqua color match, Bryce McCage base auto, Bazana refractor, Felnine Celestin gold in action, Mike Sirota speckle, Eli Serrano green grass, Parker Smith purple auto, Nick Montgomery base auto, Eduardo Herrera true green, Carson DiMartini speckle, Chandler Welch blue paper, Carter Matheson true blue chrome, Theron Lorenzo fuchsia lunar crater, Herrick Hernandez green paper, Nick Mitchell base auto, Gage Zeal base auto, Aiden Major true blue, Chase Burns Refractor, Jackson Kent and Josiah Romeo Sky Blue Chrome, Griffin Herring Lunar Glow, Blake Larson Base Auto, Jared Cerna, Titanium Aaron Parker, Sky Blue Paper, Titus Sissel Base Auto, Christian Moore Refractor, Max Clark Sky Blue Chrome, Ty Pete Lunar Glow, Cole Messina Green Paper, 99 of 99, Yoandy Morales Aqua Lunar Crater, then going across the back, Sam Antonacci on the orange paper, 11 of 25. Then I'm going to go Eddie Reinards next on the red, number 3 of 5 for Reinards. And we're going to go Brody Brecht base autograph, our first autograph of the night. Travis Bazzana on the gold in tune refractor, number 3 of 50. And we're going to go Titus Sissel orange, number 4 of 25 there for Meb's guy Titus Sissel. Let's go Chase Burns purple next for the second overall pick. Seaver King on the double autos, base auto and purple auto, 16 of 250 on the purple. And the hit of the break, Nick Kurtz, 86 of 99 on the green Sapphire auto. Nice finisher there for us tonight. All right, everybody, thank you, everyone who joined the break tonight. Like I mentioned, we won't be back until today with 3 more supers and 15 more autos. So hopefully everyone has a good week until then, and we will catch you guys next week.